So, yeah, man, that was Young Sir Prove, man. Make sure y'all follow him. I mean, that's a good dude. He troll a lot, but he know what he's talking about, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to keep it moving because I see everybody, you know what I mean? I'm going to try to get all of y'all through. We got a good show popping off tonight, you know what I mean? So I'm putting through 229-288. What's good? Are you there?
What it is, yo.
What's good? Who this, bro?
It be Curtis.
Hi, my dude. What's good, bro? Thanks for calling in, man.
Yeah.
Urltv Radio.
Yeah, man.
Let's get right. Chilling, man. Let's get right into it, man. What you thought about Estimate overall?
I mean, yeah, I only seen Geechee versus Nitty, but yeah, from what I've seen, it seems like I seen like a few little clips, and it seemed like everybody came with it. So.
Oh, right. So you ain't even get to see the whole thing yet.
Yeah, I seen like little bits and pieces, like probably like 30 seconds of everybody around and shit. But from what I seen, like even like the little 30-second nigga was snapping. So.
Right. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I support as much as I can, you know what I'm saying? And I encourage everybody to support as much as they can. But this is one of those events where it was worth the money, you know what I'm saying? And here's the thing with URL, you know what I'm saying, that I like. I've seen them done actually more than once that nobody talk about. They'll say $50 early bird, right? And then it'd be $50, and so people were thinking the day of is going to go up. It was $50 the whole way through, and it was worth it. You know what I mean? Like all those battles was good battles. You know what I mean? Like all the way through. You know what I mean?
I don't know. The only one I keep hearing like the shit about is the Soul and Gemini shit. But I don't know if they just like you know them niggas no thick ass accent, so they probably weren't really catching what they were saying. So.
So I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I gotta keep it real with you. You know what I mean? I gotta keep it real with everybody that's listening too. Shout out to y'all. But Soul and Gemini was not my favorite battle. That was actually the worst battle. Even going into it, I felt like that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, this Soul and Gemini thing is just, I don't know, like it's not. I don't understand what they be saying and shit. So I really wasn't too sure. You know what I mean about that battle. But I didn't go back and watch that for a second time. I watched that only once. He had a good angle in the first angle, so Gemini, with the whole fucking saying the nigga shit, saying the word nigga. That was fire. You know what I mean? He took away all his powers because basically everybody be saying that Soul is a racist. So that was fire. You know what I mean? But it wasn't one of my favorites. But for everybody that do like them, you know what I'm saying? They try to put something more for the London fans, so I respect it.
Yeah, no, I respect the move. I mean, it may like been in a while, but like I don't know, that probably been one of them battles I would have skipped, you know, even if I had the paper. Like I just don't. No disrespect to them, they just don't move me like that.
Nah, that's a fact. But like I said, let me get some of these callers in, man. Let me get some of these callers in, bro. I appreciate you calling. Stay on the line, you know what I'm saying? We definitely going to keep everybody going because there's a lot of people on. I'm going to try to get as many people as I can, bro.
All
right. Holla. So I just seen my dude, my co-host, the Godfather. He finally called in, you know what I mean? Let's put him on. Holla at my bro. Yo, Fa, what's good, bro? Yo, Fa. I hear all this nigga background noise, but I don't hear this nigga. This shit is crazy. Yo, Fa, you there, bro? All right, man. Well, we got to keep it moving. Oh, there you go. Damn, see, you almost got clicked on, bro. What's good, Brody?
Yeah, what's good, bro? Yeah, we here. You know, Father God here.
That's my dude, man. What's up with you, man?
Let's get it. We up. Another show, whatever. We need to talk about it now. We got to talk about this, man. There's a lot of debate. Let's talk about these battles, man.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact. So I see everybody calling in. Like I said, I'm going to definitely get everybody through. Shout out to y'all for calling up. Make sure y'all follow Urltv Radio on YouTube. We got episode 1 with ARP. That's fire. So a lot of things being said on that. Make sure y'all go on YouTube and watch that. But right now, this is the fair recap Summer Madness 8. Yo, bro, I haven't seen you since the shit went down. How you felt about Summer Madness 8?
So it was fire. I ain't gonna lie. I had a great time watching it, man. I had a great time watching it. The energy. I wish I was there, honestly. I wish I was there. The energy was great. It felt like Houston because I was definitely at home. I actually traveled to a lot of it this year, except for the Vegas and of course the London. But yeah,
right.
I felt it through the computer screens. Like they got a lot of love out there.
That was a lot of love. So let's go through it, because like I said, I didn't get to holler at you the way I wanted to holler at you. You know what I mean?
I'm in the middle of the interview right now.
So you're one of the people. You're one of You're one of the people that was getting at me for this Soul and Gemini situation.
Yeah.
So he was like, yo, Soul and Gemini is fire, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I got on you for that.
you got on me about that. What happened?
Honestly, that battle was not exciting at all. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't really feeling that battle, and it's a real forgettable battle. But I watched it, and honestly, I was edging more towards Gemini. He was more he seemed more ready for that moment. So was
I'm glad you're keeping it real.
He was all over the place.
I'm glad you're keeping it real. But shout out to them, you know what I'm saying? I understand URL for putting them on this. I mean, those are the two biggest. And let me not sound like I'm a hater, you know what I'm saying? Because I know this shit is not easy, you know what I mean? And I know that those are two of London's biggest battlers, you know what I mean? And shout out to URL for getting them two together to even battle on their platform instead of like a Dope Flop or King of the Dot.
That was a great way to pay homage.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Definitely pay homage. And sometimes when the pressure is on so much like that, it don't come off right. You know what I mean? Like whenever because everybody thought that was going to be battle of the night. And whenever everybody predicts that, it usually goes left. So I understand, you know what I mean? Did you get a chance to watch Geechee and Rum Nitty?
Yes, and I ain't going to hold you. I'm leaning towards a 30 for Gotti and people like Gotti. Like, Gotti was talking that shit, yo. I ain't going to hold you. Rum was cool. Though. I'm not saying he got trashed or nothing. He was good, too, but I just feel like Gotti edged every round.
Right. And it's crazy, too, because I was asleep. Yo, I stayed up so late to watch the face-off. By the time the battle started, I was knocked out, and I missed that whole battle, Geechee and Rum. And, I had to rush and go to work and all that.
Yeah, I had to watch that on the playback because the thing was fucking up in the beginning.
Right. I watched that at 2 o'clock in the morning last night. And I was like, I'm tweeting all of his, you know what I mean? I'm tweeting all Geechee's bars, and I'm not doing it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I want to show love to Rum Nitty, but he was just wigging. Geechee was wigging. He was going crazy. And I don't know. I had K-Shine for Battle of the Year, but I'm edging towards Geechee right now. I'm not going to hold. And shout out to Iron Solomon, DNA, JC. I see all of y'all doing y'all thing, man. But we're going to keep it real. On Interlude Radio, we're going to be respectful, but we're going to keep it real. It's between Geechee and K-Shine. Those are the two front runners.
Okay. Nah, I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to lie. Cat State put his hat in the hat yesterday.
He did. Shout out to A-Verb. I think Verb say that too. Yeah.
Yeah, Cat State definitely up there. Like, you got to say, like, because Rock had a big year too, and you know what I'm saying? Like, he got, I ain't gonna lie, I hadn't beaten Rock yesterday.
That's a fact. I don't know, man. Was it a 30 or was it 2?
I only had one watch. Well, for the first watch, I like the first round, Rock went crazy. He got that round clear. Second round is very close, but I'm edging.
Very close.
Pat second. Imagine Pat second because he kind of got like Rock out of the that was the beginning of Rock getting like out of character. And I can point to that. I get battle.
But he got out of character after he already spit. He already spit his bars. So now we just
sometimes the bars don't win battles, and JC will win every battle. You feel me? Like sometimes it ain't about the bars. But I ain't gonna lie, Rock has some fire shit. And I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't gonna lie, and I appreciate Rock trying to adapt. It was more of a funny Rock. I was like one of the most funniest Rocks I've seen.
I like that a lot too. I like that a lot too.
Me too. I liked it too. I definitely liked it. But Pat definitely won the third. Clear. He dog walked the third, and he made Rock stumble too.
He stumbled. I don't think it was a full choke the way everybody was going ham on Rock like that, but he definitely, you know what I mean? He knew that he fucked up. And I understand, you know what I'm saying? I respect Pat. I don't like those racist bars in the second round. I took points away from him. You know what I'm saying? So him actually getting Rock out of his character and the racist bars actually evened itself out. Because those like beat him with a nightstick and pull you over. I just was like, all right, this is not hitting for me. It wasn't doing it for me. But, you know, I understand.
Yeah, but the thing about Pat, the way he set his rounds up and way, like, it always lead up to something. Like, he always have a beginning and an end. Like, it always, like, come to, like, at the end of the round. That's why I think his rounds be hitting.
That's a fact. Here's what we're going to do, Fi. We're going to bring in some of these callers, you know what I mean, before we really get into all of these battles. You know what I'm saying? Because I see a long list of people. And I want to get people through. You know what I'm saying? I want to get them through. So stay on the line with me. Let's see what's going on out here. You know what I mean? 913-832. What's goody? Yo. What's good? Welcome to End of Loop Radio. What's good with you, bro?
Yo, Ben, what up, man? It's France. Fa, what's good, boy?
Oh, France, what's good, boy? What's good, boy? That's a good guy.
France.
My guy.
That's one of the good guys. That's one of the good guys right there, man. What's going on, bro?
Man, salute on your second episode of your show. Much success to you guys, man. You know I'm going to retweet and support you guys all the way. Whenever we got the studio time again, you're more than welcome to pull up. Always, it's going to be home for y'all.
Definitely. And then tell people about your podcast, man.
Yo, man, I'll plug that in later, man. Let's talk to Summer Madness 8, man. What do you want me to start, man?
Okay, we'll get right to it. Okay.
Because I've been tuned in.
Talk about it.
Yeah, I've been tuned in. I felt like y'all underrated a little bit, Gemini and Soul. I feel you. A lot of guys in America aren't up to UK battle rap like that. I follow the scene heavy. I think it was a great opportunity to put both those guys on. And you got to think to yourself, Gemini has 13 battles. He's that seasoned with less than 20 battles. He had the least amount of battles out of anybody in that card. In his first round's tactical. Like, he turned the crowd against Soul. And Soul is like the JC of UK battle rap with, like, this pen. He's one of the best writers. So, like, it was a big battle.
He definitely turned the crowd against something. Like I literally woke up, and when I turned over on my phone, I'm like, oh, shit, I probably missed some of it. And then he was Gemini was like, they was plugging him up. He was just about to go, like, yo. So I'm like, one eye open, and I'm listening, and I'm like, yo, he's coming up. Everybody, because I'm waiting for Soul. I never watched the Gemini battle before, Chris. So I'm just like, let me see what Soul got to say. But I'm listening to Gemini like, how do you get over this type of round? This round is crazy in the first.
That he peaked in his first round. Like, his last two rounds weren't as good, but he was able to use that first round to coast him the entire battle. Because Soul had to fight for every single line, the entire battle. So I think, and a lot of the matches that entire night was kind of like that, where, like, they turned the crowd against you, they got you out of your element, your character, and they made you fight for every line. You had to deliver everything so sharply. You had to go through the crowd control. You had to, like, fight through the heckling, the silence of like, your haymaker. You know you're throwing the haymaker, and nobody's reacting. That was the entire night, to be honest.
I love that UK crowd, though, man. That UK crowd was – I love, like, hostile environments where, like, they're excited to see their favorite battlers and all of that. Like, that crowd was a good crowd, man. Like, super good crowd. I definitely agree with you, though. Like, they definitely have to fight for that. So
I think you guys were talking about you talking about Tay-Rock and Pat Stay, and I think the same thing happened there too, man. Like, Pat Stay got away with, the racist bars, the nightstick shit. That was definitely a racist bar, and that would have never worked anywhere else in the world.
Right.
But it got Tay-Rock out of his element. And seeing Tay-Rock stumble or kind of forget his material, like, you gasped for a minute. Like, you just, like, it was a moment of silence. You couldn't believe what you were watching.
Yeah, facts, big facts. let me switch gears because we didn't talk. I love just jumping from battle to battle. We don't have to go the way the battles did. How did both of y'all feel about T-Top versus Iron Solomon? I want to hear y'all first before I say what I gotta say.
I'll be honest, man. I didn't like the match going into it, and they had a really solid performance, but something about the match just didn't deliver for me. It's not like they didn't do good; they did excellent, but there was like no sazon in the match. Like there was no feel to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just competitive, but no storyline, no real build up, But they did well, so like you can't get mad at it. They delivered, but something about the match feels empty. What do you guys feel?
Yo, Fi, you there? So he probably stepped away, but I'm gonna tell you how I felt about it. You know what I mean? Going into it, I love style clashes. I'm a big person on different style clashes. You know what I'm saying? I think make always the best battles. I thought
hold on. Not to cut you off. You think this is a style clash? I think they're very similar.
Oh yeah, super. I think it was a definite style clash. T-Top has never battled someone like Iron Solomon, someone so versatile that can talk to them so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? And someone that can. I think your background is fine. A lot of yelling going on in the background, but I think basically that T-Top never battled someone like Iron Solomon that can go up the top of the head in the middle of his round and make jokes that translate to make you feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that Iron Solomon, I don't know if he battled someone that has that real talk like that. Like he was supposed to battle Surf, but it didn't go through. You know what I mean? Surf would have been someone that like a real talk to your soul, really talk about you and talk to you. He battled JC penmanship. He battled Chiller penmanship, schemes and all that. He's battled a lot of people. And the last person actually that he did kind of battle like that talked to you like that, was Mass Hoffa. And you see how that battle turned out.
Yeah, but that's almost a decade ago, so like that's a whole different landscape.
Exactly.
I get what you're saying. It's almost like they never really seen each other. But T-Top is a master angler.
That's true too. That's definitely
true.
And
Iron's a really good angler too. So like they complement each other in that aspect. But for them to angle each other, they need something to build off of. Like they do well in grudges. They do well with storylines. Since they're both good anglers with no storyline, what are we doing?
I see people complaining about the battle. I liked the battle though. When it came out. Those was my feelings going into the battle. When I actually listened to the battle, I thought T-Top's first round, when he went first, it was real dry, and I started having that feeling. I'm like, shit, I hope this isn't one of those battles that's just going to be dry, and just let's get to the next one. So when Iron went in his first round, he did the freestyle thing. He had a great angle in the first with the whole just the smack and strike thing and everything. I thought Iron took the first clearly. And I like T-Top's third. I thought T-Top in the third, his whole just, you battle because you want to and we have to. And, his whole angle in the third I think was dope. So I gave T-Top the third. And the second round is kind of where it's like kind of debatable. I think a lot of people giving it to Iron, and I probably got to watch that like a third time. But I exit towards T-Top.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I agree. The second round is where it's close. I added it to Iron Solomon. It's a match where both of them kind of just elevate each other. Like no stock is lost in this match. They're good enough where like you're both going to see them consistently again, and you're just happy with Iron Solomon's year. Like he's battled 2 elite writers this year. He battled BK, even though BK is on the decline, and T-Top. And you know what? Real quick, I know you were saying that they don't have. They have some like quarrels in their resume where they've never battled like similar styles. They both battled Big K, but unfortunately they battled Big K when he was declining.
Yeah. That sucks.
My fault for the background noise too. I'm outside real quick. My fault for the noise too.
It's all good. But yeah, I definitely agree with you. Big K took away the aspect of I just beat Big K. Now it's like, all right, you beat Big K, who cares? It's almost that simple.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be like
That's
that because Big K is Big K. You know what I'm saying? And Iron got Big K after T-Top. You know what I'm saying? So it was like T-Top is the first person I think that exposed that. Because when Big K battled John and Don this year, I thought that was a pretty good Big K.
Yeah, he had one really good round against John, and the rest of them were short. But the beginning of the decline started with Old Red, where like his rounds were just short. He tried storytelling and stuff, and it didn't work out.
I'm gonna go off subject because I want to hear your opinion on this. What do you think about Iron Solomon versus Sue Surf? If they battled at Volume 3, who do you have winning?
I mean, those kind of battles cater to writers always. Iron Solomon is more of an elite writer than Surf, in my opinion. Surf's biggest opportunity is to have the crowd, all the elements around him to support him. Because honestly, you could go back to the Sue Surf and Rum Nitty battle, and you might disagree with me, but stay woke. Rum Nitty definitely outwrote Surf in that battle, absolutely, 100%. And Iron Solomon's just been testing his pen since 2014, since his return. Like after he lost to Mook, he came back. Everybody he's battled has been writer block guys: B Magic, Daylight, JC, Chilla, Rum Nitty. His pen is going to be pushed easily to the point where he can outright Surf. Surf will just be able to outperform Iron, and you're in the volume. What do you need performance for?
Facts. Super facts. I think that Iron he can win against Surf in a small room, but you got to remember those volumes are amongst your peers. You know what I mean? So you're gonna be in a room with K-Rock, you're gonna be in a room with Cave Gang, you're gonna be in a room with a lot of people that relate more to Surf. And even though it's like, it really matters on what you watch as a fan, what you're watching, what you're listening to. When you see some of your I'm not talking about me, I'm just talking about the general consensus. When you see your favorite going crazy over certain bars, you're like, yo, nah, that shit gotta be hot, because why are they going crazy? This is the way some people think. And me personally, I love what Iron brings to the culture. I love how he stayed true to himself and true to his format. But I'm the type of person that likes Sue Surf, Calico, Geechee Gotti. A lot of these battlers that can talk to you, even T-Top for a while. T-Top he's selling that conversation. That can talk to you. I feel like it's hard to beat those kind of battlers. And there's so much to talk about with the Iron Solomon, because he has so much of a history and just his past and everything. But Iron's the type of person that he doesn't back down from a fight. So,
well, okay, let me put this in perspective. Who would you say is a better angler between Surf and Iron Solomon?
Iron Solomon, hands down.
Yeah, so Iron Solomon has the writing and the angling aspect down. And to be honest, Iron has, he has history. He's a legend. But I think Surf has a lot of angles that you can still explode at this point in time. That people can pick out certain things, because Surf doesn't have an extensive catalog. He only has 22 battles. So there's still some things you could pick at. And go back to Iron Solomon and Rum Nitty, Volume 1. One of the best battles of 2017. That environment really rejuvenates him. So I think that's a hard place to take Iron Solomon for anybody, let alone somebody who doesn't have the writing ability to match his or the opportunity to out-angle him. So.
No, that's definitely a fact. I definitely agree with you on that 100%. I'm at a point right now where, like, Surf is the type of person, though, that when he spits his bars, it's for people that don't. It's for, like, I could get a person in my living room right now. They all watching a football game. I can say, yo, come in here real quick. I want you to watch this a quick battle, just 2 rounds of it. They don't know either battler, but they're gonna relate more to Surf, because Surf he talks to the more common. It's like when he raps, it's like you're stuck on every word that he's saying. You know what I'm saying? But I hope that battle goes down. You know what I'm saying? I definitely hope that battle goes down. I want to hear what my man Fa got. Yo, Fa. Yo. I don't know what happened to him. Like he's on, but he's not on. I don't know. But let's move. I want to hear something from you, your friend. This is a battle that I feel like a lot of people counted him out. A lot of people counted him out. Arsenal versus New Jersey Twerk.
Let's talk about it.
How did you feel about that battle?
I loved it, man. To be honest, it's a battle that I love and I also really dislike because I feel like everything that you would expect from Twerk in that battle, you got from Arsenal, right? Like Arsenal gave you the best round of the battle, more crowd control, more presence, the bigger moment, and Arsenal's 60+ battles in. Like that's it. Like what more can Arsenal really give us? This moment was for Twerk to have a highlight moment. Like every time Twerk takes one of those battles seriously, like when he takes those URL battles serious, the Verbs, the Chesses, the Shugs, he has a moment. Against Arsenal, I don't feel like he had that. And obviously, Twerk is more lyrical than Arsenal because he's more in depth with his metaphors. Like Twerk barely uses similes in his rounds. This shit is crazy. So you're gonna look at it and say, oh well, he was more lyrical. Cool. And you're gonna like give him the cop out. But I don't agree with that because like then there's a lot of flaws that Twerk has in that performance that you undermine just because you say, well, I'll edge him round 1, I edge him round 3, he wins the battle. Nah, he didn't have the presence. He didn't have a whole lot of things that Arsenal had that he needs. But it was an amazing battle. You know, I just feel like it shouldn't be taken away that Twerk had the highlight of Arsenal had the highlight of the battle when it was made for Twerk to have the highlight.
But Arsenal was so comfortable in London. That's like a home game for him. But Arsenal he's more comfortable in London than probably Jersey. Like Arsenal, when you could tell when he was just moving around the stage, how he was talking to the fans. You just think the difference in his composure. And going into it, I didn't really think that. I thought that Twerk just wanted it more. He just wanted to prove that he's a better person right now. And I had Twerk winning, but Arsenal, he just really, really, really showed up. And I think that he showed why he's a legend. And you can't take nothing away. You can't take nothing away from Arsenal for that. And going into the future, I hope that a lot of these battlers coming up, I hope that they realize that it takes a lot to be a legend. It takes a lot to be a vet, and it takes a lot to be the king of something, of anything. The king of scheming, king of punchline, a king of anything in this culture. Because there's always been somebody before you that put in a lot of work. So I think that Arsenal, he really, 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 he solidified himself. And I'm not going to lie, after watching that battle for a second time, the first time I was like, holy shit. The second time I was like, you know what? Arsenal might be on that Mount Rushmore. Like, he might really,
Arsenal's been in that conversation, bro. Arsenal's been in that conversation. He's the number 1 highest viewed battler in the world. He averages 1 million views with 60+ battles. He's battled I think about 70% of his battles are road games. He only has 7 battles out of his 60 battle catalog in Jersey. He's battled all types of styles, all types of platforms. He has the most individual million view battles. He has all the accolades. He has an app. He put out all-time great battles on his league. He has his own league. You know what I'm saying? The only knock on Arsenal you can have is that on URL he probably has a losing record. And at the end of his career, you know, he had a little losing streak. But you got to think to yourself, listen to this. On paper, his last 2 battles before he air quote retired was Iron Solomon and Loaded Lux. And they were, I think, less than a month apart. If anybody has Iron Solomon, Loaded Lux less than a month apart, you're gonna say, "There's no way. There's no way."
Right. No way.
And then you say his last 3 battles before Twerk: Hollow, Lux, Iron. What? What a resume.
Yeah, that shit sounds crazy. It sounds crazy.
He's been in that conversation. It's just refreshing to see him give you one more of those moments. You know, that's all.
Yo, man. Yo, Fire, you there? What you thought about it? He had his phone on mute. I don't know what he's doing, man. He's there, though. He's there, but whatever. But I definitely agree with you, man. Like, I think that Arsenal is going to go down in history as one of the top people that has ever put off a battle rap. Like, and I'm talking about Loaded Lux. I'm talking about them. When a generation after us come in and they watch old battles, they're going to be like, yo, how did y'all not put Arsenal above some of these people? And just the type of work that he's put in, man. And I definitely commend him on that, man. I think that Spurk needed that. He needed that kind of battle for him to really realize how much further that he needs to go and how far that he's come, because it hasn't been the furthest. Like, it hasn't been to the point where, like, he's that top person. You know what I'm saying? You got a long way to go, brother. And I love what Spurk is bringing to the culture. He's different. And
but to be honest, not to cut you off, Ben, but, like, you really think about it, it's really almost difficult to create a legacy at this point in battle rap. Like, you see the people we have in front of us, like, they've done so much already that, like, there's only a handful of guys that are even trying to create a legacy. There's hundreds, thousands of battle rappers. And out of those hundreds and thousands, you can probably only name 5, 6 guys that are carefully calculating their career, their performances to actually create a legacy. Twerk, Geechee, B-Dot, Loso, A-Ward, maybe a few other guys, right? But it's really hard to create that legacy. Like, these guys can't even get a battle at 1 million views. Like, Twerk just had his first 1 million view battle. Geechee Gotti still doesn't have a 1 million view battle. The climate has changed drastically.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, wait, Twerk trying to battle today. Do you know if he battles or not? Does anybody know that? Doesn't really matter. But he got a battle today. I hope he did show up. I really do. I hope he showed up. I don't know, but hopefully he did because he had a battle today. But
oh yeah, word. He did. Word. I haven't heard nothing about it today.
Yeah, me neither. But I mean, I'm not. That's not my focus. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just glad that battle was good. We're gonna keep it on a positive note. But the last battle said, I gotta holler at you about this. The battle of the Dons, did it or not? Hollow versus John. Don't say the name unless you're saying it twice.
Listen, man, I'll be honest. The battle's debatable as hell. It is what it is. It's very, very, very debatable. But there's a few things I really dislike. I'm gonna get into it when I drop our recap on our show. But briefly, I'm gonna tell you guys, I don't like the fact that Hollow always has longer rounds than his opponents, and he never wins the round like clearly. To be honest, Hollow didn't win any round clearly in this battle. If John has a round 2 minutes longer than Hollow, John will definitely win a round clearly.
Oh yeah, I definitely gotta talk about this.
Go ahead, bro. What you think?
Definitely, because in my opinion, I see a lot of John's 2-1s, but honestly, I think Howard took the first 2 rounds pretty clear to me. Like, in my opinion, John third was good.
What?
Yeah, I would say Howard's first 2 rounds. I just like the way he structured his round.
Time out. You're not about to just come back and just say something like that. You're not going to be bored and come back and just say that. You're not going to go away and come back and say, yo, Hollow took those first 2 rounds clearly. We're not doing that.
I ain't going to say clear. He edged them first 2 rounds.
That's what I'm saying. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with him saying.
I ain't gonna say he's going to round. All right, you got that. But as far as the edge, I think he edged them first 2 rounds.
I'm okay with that because Hollow won those rounds very narrowly. You know, their edges. John got the third clear. So you can argue John 3-0, no body edge. You can argue that, but you can't argue Hollow 3-0. So for me, I give the battle to John.
And you can't say Hollow 2-1 clearly. That was not the right. Yo,
no.
You know what? Walked in the third round. He dog walked in the third round.
If you want to say Hollow 2-1 clear, that's fine. But you can't say Hollow 3-0. But somebody can say John 3-0 edge, and they're not wrong.
Somebody can say 3-0. Somebody can say John 3-0 edge. And I shout out to Hollow. You know what I mean? I might cop one of your hoodies. The blue shit is fire. But you you were slipping in this battle, and I'm gonna tell you why you were slipping. You had some outdated. It wasn't outdated bars, but it was like it just wasn't.
And you telling me John had some OD fire shit the first 2 rounds?
I think
did he have any type of fresh angle?
It was
like, you feel me? If you want to talk about, yeah.
When I was just listening to it, I'm like, not for nothing. John is type wicked right now. That he said.
His first was very, very dope. He came out fire.
What he said? He said I give. He said they can say your name twice too. When I give hollow or hollow. Nah, y'all thinking about his name hollow. Now I'm talking about headshot, leg shot, hollow. I'm like,
yeah, but a lot of people use the hollow. Everybody's used the hollow.
Matter of fact, in one of them rounds, I'm sorry to cut you off, friends. One of them rounds, the last ball was one of John John's. I think it was the second in the second round. His best line of the round was his last line. Like he ain't really had to say to me.
But
what was the round where Hollow ended off with a fire rebuttal?
The first round.
The first round. He took Hollow won that. To me, that was Hollow clearest round to me. The first.
Yeah, but for me at that moment, he's already gone over 2 minutes, and he rebutted at the end of his round. I'm like, come on, man, like this is too much, and there's been so much dry spots. But you can give Hollow the round because of that. I'm not mad at it, but it's just kind of like I prefer John John's quality over the quantity of Hollow's rounds. And John John's second round, the way he ended it was amazing. Like I've never seen that before. That whole fake choke.
That's why I agree with you though, Fire.
Yeah, that ending was fire on that second round. I ain't gonna lie. That ending was a haymaker.
Fire. That was
a haymaker.
And I agree with you, Fire. That first round, once he did that whole rebuttal thing, I felt like it was head to alley. It was that close, and then the rebuttal won the round for him. But when John did the fake choke, and he said he knows before I take any lip, he getting aired out.
Oh yeah, that was
the best choke that I ever seen. He knows before I take any lip, he getting aired out. I've never seen like a fake choke creative like that. Because he was like touching his face.
That was very dope.
And the first time I was at work when I listened to the battle, so it was all audio. So I'm just listening to it and I'm like, that sounds fire. Watched it last night. I'm like, it just made it that much more funny. Like, nah, John takes a second.
But you know what? I gotta give credit to Hollow. I give credit to Hollow because he's so hard to beat clearly, and that little sign, that sign, that whole I heard that sounds familiar. It was genius because that should distract everything out of John John's round.
Genius. And that's. Let me ask y'all something. And shout out to everybody. I see everybody calling. I see the whole list. I swear. But I've been wanting to get friends on for a minute. I swear we got some time left, and I'm gonna get y'all in a minute. But that's what I was saying. Let me ask y'all something. Has the whole props and like doing different like things to be creative, has that been lost with some of the new battlers? Because a lot of the new battlers don't do that. They don't have creative props like that. Straight Guys has something like that with Math. I don't think he should have brought out the picture, but the body prop was fire.
People are scared to do it. That's what it is. People are scared because, like, you got to think to yourself, you're preparing for this battle weeks and months, right? And then you go out there to try something brand new, and they don't like it. It flops. You lose the crowd for that round. It trickles down. You lose them for another round because you took a risk. Nobody wants to take that risk. People are scared to take it. And I don't blame them because some fans will want you to reinvent yourself. You try it, then they say, go back to the old you. You know?
Right, no, that's a fact. That's a fact. But you gotta be creative, man. You have to be creative. Like that's what brings this culture. You know what I'm saying? Like your File. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that the whole like prop thing? Do you think we need more of that? But just being creative and like just not every. I'm not talking about every battle, but just like being creative with it.
It just depends who you are, I guess. If you're a performer, it just depends, really.
Yeah.
You got to make it work. Like, and in my opinion, like you said it, like creative. John tried to get a little creative in that battle with the props. Honestly, I don't feel like it all worked. I ain't feel like it. To me, I didn't like it. I like one of them. I think the prop with the mirror was fire. The mirror prop was fire. The other ones I wasn't really.
Was fire. That was
fire.
fire.
Yeah, the mirror prop was fire. That made sense. But I think he did another one after that I wasn't really feeling.
The contract one was fire too. When he ripped up the contract, I think that was fire too.
I wasn't feeling it like that. That's just me.
So, yo, Fred, before I bring some of these callers in, man, how did you call that John and Hollow battle?
I think he probably got
cut out.
I don't know
what happened. Yeah, he probably got cut out, man, but it's all good. Yeah,
I was asking who's your battle of the night?
My battle of the night?
Your battle.
My battle of the night. It was Austin Twerk. Okay. My battle.
I mean the battle of who's the champion of the night, like that night, like who would that?
It was Geechee. It was Geechee Clear. It was Geechee Clear. It was Geechee Clear.
I think Geechee's. I don't want to say disqualified, but you wasn't in the building, my nigga. So
wait. Is Ben really gonna give Geechee the champion of the night from another country? This is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like he's disqualified. I feel like he's disqualified. I feel like
the battle didn't happen the same day.
It didn't happen in London. Like Austin took the moment. He had the biggest moment of the night.
That's such a finesse for them to do a battle a week prior and be like, let's just throw it on the card.
All right, let's say this. All right, to me, round. Damn, what was that? Our second round was the round of the night. Wrong or right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I was round of the night. Of course.
Yeah, because that I ain't gonna lie, and he ain't even had, and it wasn't about what he was like. I ain't gonna fall say it's crazy bars. It's what he was saying and how he said it that made that round crazy.
Yo, he took his belt off. He took his belt off.
We haven't seen that since Young Hill.
His belt off. That was crazy. Yo, France, man, I appreciate you calling in. You know I'm gonna call it on your radio show. Let's talk Battle That Podcast. Make sure everybody.
Yo, France, y'all doing some great work over there, man. I'm proud of you, bro. A lot of people don't know. Yo, me and France, we started out together with Queen Flip and the Quiet Room staff. Matter of fact, I was before that. I was like, we you know what I mean? Came a long way, you know what I mean? Been doing this for a couple years now. So I'm really happy
we've come a real long way. We're still in tune with the culture. I'm proud that you're still around. You're doing your thing too, and everybody knows you. And once we're back in the studio, you pull up, bro, ASAP.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We're gonna
turn up. We're gonna turn up. We just getting started with you, man, and y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all motivating us, so you already know, friends, man.
And one time, Fred, before you go, who's the champion of the year right now?
Yo, I had K-Shine, bro, but that Geechee win against Rum, I might have to edge Geechee, but I don't want to. I don't want to because Geechee has a loss under his year. You feel me? And you got to think to yourself, somebody with a clean sweep, 12-0 for the year, compared to somebody that has 2 clear losses. You know? Yeah. Talk, man. Talk, man.
But what if Gotti? So say that K-Shine and Gotti battle on the 15th at 5-3. Would that be for the champion of the year?
That would pretty much be for the champion of the year because those two guys
Do you think it should happen now or the next year?
They're far ahead of everybody else. Like, if you make a top 5, you're going to have either Geechee or Shine at 1 or 2, and then 3, 4, 5 would be like Iron Solomon, Pat Stay, a JC, a John, a DNA. You can flip it around how you want to, but the 1 and 2 spot are solidified.
I agree.
Be a big battle.
To me, in my opinion, I don't want the battle to happen this year. I want it to happen next year. I want to let the tally happen how it happens. We choose who we choose, who they choose, and then it'll be a great matchup for next year to set it off.
You know why I love that idea too, Fa? I'm going to tell you why. Because O-Red set a tone. And people don't talk about this, but O-Red's first battle when he was the champion of the year against Cortez, he came out with the presence. He came out with the belt. He lost weight. He came out with swag.
Yeah,
and that was a great Cortez. And he beat that Cortez clearly.
Handedly.
So he set the tone. He set the tone. Like, listen, I am the champion for a reason. So you're right. If one of those two guys win it and they're the first battle next year, it will be incredible.
Yeah, I think it will be a great match. Whoever don't win it, that's why I think it'll make the battle better with me.
I like that too. I like that too.
And to me, and I feel like if that happens earlier, like this year, I feel like considering the work that they did for the whole year, it'll be like, all right, just because I beat you head to head, I should be champion of the year. And I think it should be bigger than that.
Great point, bro. Great point. I agree with that. I agree with that.
All right, definitely. But
that's a fact, man. But I'm gonna holler at you,
brother.
We gonna talk, man. I appreciate you calling up, bro.
You're ready, bro. Have a great night.
All right, bro.
You too, man. Yeah, shout out to Let's Talk Battle Rap, man. They cool dudes, man, over there.